Well, let's see what happens. So if we increase it to 120 horsepower at 900 RPM, then my power is 120, and R is now 900, right? 900 times D cubed over 27. And so to get D cubed, I need to multiply by 27, divide by 900. We could, well, let me just do that. All right, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 27, divide by 900. So that means that D cubed will equal to 120 times 27 over 900. And that's probably going to be a pretty friendly number also. I think, let's see, 120 times 27 divided by 900 is 3.6. 3.6. So, came out very nice. And then D is going to be the cube root of this decimal number I got. So, you know, if I change the numbers, you know, you might end up with a kind of an ugly decimal. But at some point, but even then, you now have to take the cube root, which is okay. So as long as you have all the decimals in your calculator, and you take the cube root, then you're going to get the most accurate answer you can produce. So let me make a little more room. Since D cubed equals to 3.6, then D is going to be the cube root of 3.6. And I don't know if you remember this very well. Cube root means 1/3 power. So that's 3.6 to the 1/3 power. So to do that on a calculator, you know, some calculators have a cube root button, but I'm just going to raise it to the parentheses 1 divided by 3 power. And I get about 1.53. 1.53. Which is close to the original 1.5 inches. So, you know, you could, you would need a slightly bigger drive shaft here, okay, to handle this amount. But you could get close to that rotational speed, or probably close to that power, just using the original shaft. And just the way the numbers worked out, I got an answer that was pretty close to the original. But let's write that out. The diameter must be at least 1.53 inches. Okay, so they do have to increase the diameter a little bit to handle that load. All right, well, there's a joint variation, and joint again just means you're multiplying some quantities together, and you may still have powers to contend with, so you need to look for that as well.